Yo. We back.
My man from the fifth floor.
Hey, just Blaze.
We are back.
Yeah.
What's up, JB?
What up, Dev?
Hey, just want to give a quick shout out to Trump. Surprise the liquor.
Shout out to Trump.
The man. I'll drink to that.
The
Come
myth,
on.
the legend.
Come on, real quick. Cheers, bro.
Ching, I'm back here. I got you.
Yeah, from way in the back and the rafters. Man, hey, I want to talk to you guys about a Cleveland. What are we gonna call this? A myth, the legendary building of the whales.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Absolutely. Right there off 55th.
Yeah,
On the shoreway.
on the shoreway right there.
Yes.
What's in that building?
The most
You
mysterious
know this building?
I've seen the
I
building.
thought it was the aquarium for a long time. Is that an aquarium?
No, it's not an aquarium.
No, it's not now, but back when I was younger.
It's the most
But
mysterious
it's been around
building.
there since I
Everybody
was
knows.
young.
It's like the light company.
You ever been in it?
No, it's like no.
It's a
You
light
know
company,
somebody that's
though.
been
You
in it?
No,
I don't.
I've never been in there.
You know somebody that's been in it.
No.
Nobody does.
So what's in the building?
Exactly.
I don't know. I never met nobody that been in that building.
Exactly.
Have you?
no.
The Legend of the Whale building.
You paid your
Was
power
supposed
bill
to
in
be
there?
up the public. Was it?
Cleveland
Sure,
Public
it's not
Power.
water.
Yeah. Cleveland Public Power.
Oh,
No, it's
yeah.
not. Yeah.
I did some research the other day when we were talking about it real quick. It was some dude who was going around painting murals, and that was like one of like 100 pieces that he did. Not even in this country. I'm pretty sure it was globally.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So
Because that water don't got nothing to do with the electricity.
exactly, but
That's
like,
weird.
why did he do whales on this building?
Listen.
Because it's but it is off by the water though.
It's
I
like
know,
Erie.
but have you just looking at that building?
Mhm.
Do you see any branding on that building that say
Cleveland Public Power.
or
Nothing.
anything?
I just never knew what it was.
Me neither. But it's always been there.
I mean, I
I
don't know
think
how
we
many
did.
years, but over 30 probably, right? Maybe 25,
I think they
Since
said it was
97.
painted in '97. Yeah,
97.
yeah.
That's crazy.
I remember going to that Kirtland Park across the way. Always asking my grandma, "Well, what's up with the whale building?"
Right.
We used to take the Mustang and cruise down the shoreway. I'm like, what's the whale building doing there?
Nobody never been in that building. Nobody ever seen a sign
Right.
on that building. It's crazy. That's the
The building.
whale
It's the whale
building.
building. Yeah.
Wow.
You only know if you was from here.
I'm surprised T don't know more about this. I'm waiting.
Yeah,
I'm waiting.
I want to hear the
Drop
legend.
top T's I'm trying to be educated.
I have nothing on the whale building. Nothing on the whale.
What you got
building,
for
man.
us today, then, man? What you got? Any inspirational quotes?
Inspirational quotes.
Yeah, it's been a
Off
minute.
top.
It's been a minute.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Um,
You want to come back to it?
yeah, we'll double back around. It'll come to me.
All right,
Okay.
all right.
Come to me.
During the show, okay.
Yeah.
What else happened this week, man?
The Nets got blew out.
Oh,
Swept.
I ain't see it. I just heard about it.
yeah.
I seen Kendrick Perkins sweeping them up.
Ooh,
Oh, you talking about the
that is nice.
crooked
Big
finger?
Perk. Big Perk.
And Big
Perk,
Perk,
Perk different.
yeah.
Yeah.
Charles
He
Barkley.
made for TV. He Charles Barkley on steroids,
I
bro.
believe I was in a group text expressing
Who was in the group text?
some music guys, man, the Born Leaders crew. And you got some avid fans of other players in that group.
Call them out if they were wrong.
Yeah, go ahead.
But somehow on Twitter, it was going around, could the 73 win Golden State Warriors with KD beat the 96 Bulls?
Oh, you switched the whole shit up. Okay.
Yeah,
Could the 73
that's
I mean, I'm
crazy.
sorry, the Golden State Warriors when KD came, I believe he came after they
Yeah, they had
they
the
run.
Yeah, they had that
Correct.
run.
He came
before.
after the run.
Yeah.
So could that team with KD beat the 96 Bulls?
No.
I don't think so.
And the biggest thing that I saw was people saying,
Who gonna check KD?
Who's going to check KD?
Scotty.
And I'm like, Scotty.
Scotty will lock his ass up.
Yeah.
And now you
Instantly.
see Jason Tatum
Locking him.
Locked
Locking
his
him.
ass
Giving
up.
it-
yeah.
Marcus
He ain't
Smart.
even I mean, he's Scotty, but he ain't Scotty. You know what I'm saying? Like
So
No, they was locking his ass up. Man.
Boston always been tough though.
And
They
it's
never not been a
almost
tough
seemed like
team.
it almost seemed like Kyrie shut down too, though.
Marcus
Just like
Smart,
LeBron
Defensive
did.
Player of the Year.
Same exact way.
Marcus Smart
I don't
locked
understand
him
that.
up, and then he got on here post game press conference talking about, we gotta lead this franchise, and I don't know what my future holds, and he doesn't.
Kyrie
know.
said that?
Yeah.
I ain't watch all of that.
Oh, he out. He out.
I put that on. It was coaching, man. They didn't do
They
any.
keep
sets.
saying that. They're saying Nash got to go.
Like you didn't run any set plays.
I don't know if
Everybody
it's
talking
Nash
about Mark
or those
Jackson.
two's ego.
I don't think it's ego.
But just think if they had the right coach, he cut through all that shit.
You need an offense.
Mark Jackson would
Yeah.
I think Mark Jackson is a great coach.
either one. Either one.
He the one started that
Golden State.
them threes.
Yeah.
Right.
That offense. I don't even know what the offense is called, but they call that the 3-point offense.
It's just transition, getting open shots, running gun.
It ain't the triangle.
Not at all. No, that's the field.
I think the triangle could beat that though.
You think the triangle?
Could beat it.
I don't know about beating it.
I
The triangle
don't
could
know. I
beat
don't
it.
know if you can get down and get set like
Exactly,
that.
because they're going too fast.
But see,
Yeah.
now you're thinking two different styles of play, and playoff ball is much tighter and much slower. Like this is what I was saying. Like I was telling someone that in a regular season game, you get never down the court just chucking up threes. That's fine. But in a grind out game, like I would venture off to say that most playoff games, especially when you get to the finals, low hundreds at the best. 90s,
I don't know. They're
80s.
still not running those half court sets though. They're not getting set up like that.
But no, they could. But they run Curry off double pin down screens, everything. Curry's in constant motion, so it's a lot of movement and ball rotations in they half court set. You know what I mean? But the gist of it is, a lot of teams try to play like they play, and you're going to get buried.
Yeah.
Because you don't have the
play like
shooters.
Golden State play.
You don't got
So,
that
yeah.
shooter power. Yeah.
You can't beat with them. But so you get into this. You see them come down, hit a three. They come down, hit another three. Now you want to go down and try to
Catch
shoot a
up
three.
and shit, yeah.
When you just got to play your game.
But they got to defend that shit too.
Yeah, exactly. You got to defend it.
Curry changed the game.
Yeah.
I think the style of defense helped him though.
I mean, it's not hurting him.
Yeah, because you can't physically like man in this game now.
Back in '96, he wouldn't have made that. It would have been
You ask
tearing his ass
almost
up.
any kid who their favorite basketball player
Absolutely,
is now.
Steph.
It's almost
Steph,
what's little man. What would he say?
He ain't on it.
No, not shit.
He don't care.
But Steph, you could when you go to those games, you could see the influence of Steph. Like you see kids chucking up threes like left and right.
Yeah,
But we ain't seen nobody like that, so it makes sense. That's
No, I remember
The
every
direction of the
33
game.
game that I played, somebody's ankle got hurt. Now you ain't got to worry about it. All you doing
nobody's
is
going to the rack. Yeah,
ain't nobody going to the rack. They just shooting threes. Everybody want to step back like James Harden and shoot threes.
So
travel like a motherfucker.
So is Steph the most influential player in the last 20 years?
Hell no.
I think we talked about this last time, but I think
I would agree.
I think we said the best.
I'll
But is
give
Steph
him the most
influential?
influential of the last decade.
I give him that for sure. Not 20
Last
years.
decade,
though. You
yeah.
got LeBron in there. Come on.
Yeah, LeBron.
Are people playing like LeBron?
If they was
Not anymore.
At what point did they play like a 6'8", 240-pound guy?
04, 05, 06.
Okay, let me break this
7,
down
8.
again. Okay.
All right. What's the
I think I know where he going. Go
what
ahead.
did he what attributes though?
Driving to the hole, finishing, dunking on people.
But the people did
That
that,
was
before LeBron.
I know, but he took it to another level. It was always a prototype that came in. Like before LeBron, it was Kobe, then it was Jordan, then it was Grant Hill. Like these are all the prototypes that came in.
I mean signature though.
Bron ain't had no signature. His signature was
Exactly. Yeah.
So who did
That
that?
cock
Like
dunk.
how many guys were doing that thing? Were kids trying to do that?
Blake Griffin came in trying to
Oh man.
dunk on people.
I mean at the playgrounds. It's like when we were young, it was be like Mike. When Iverson hit, you saw guys
But see, I
trying to
judge
master
it by
this.
judge it by the jersey. How many times you go to a park and you see a LeBron jersey? Because everybody can't do what LeBron do.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. Impact on the game. Like when you saw, like you saw it in kids. When you saw Jordan play, you went to the basketball court. You was trying to fade away. The wristband on your forearm.
Yeah.
You was trying to fade away.
Mm-hmm.
You was doing the and the step back. You was
Tongue
doing
out.
tongue out.
Yeah.
I wanted to get a hoop earring.
You tried to do the reverse.
Reverse. I was killing the reverse.
The reverse.
Oh my God.
So I'm saying is you saw kids emulate that in their style of play. I think that you saw it again once Iverson came. he was the next big influential.
But he was more influential on like just the style,
Yeah.
fashion in it.
but his play as well.
But everybody wanted to cross over like Iverson. Everybody was cupping it. Everybody was, you know what I mean, carrying
He
it.
came with that tattoo and the braids and that
Like,
everybody
I
still
think
do it to
LeBron
this day.
drive game. People started to his drive game and his pass game. You start seeing people wanting to pass more, be more facilitators, and then people that was driving down the hole, they used to call them the train coming straight down Euclid. Everybody, I seen people driving to the hole like they just by the body people, and I started seeing people doing this, you know, and then I seen,
Yeah, I think I saw the kids doing, but I think, man, it's hard.
This is what I was saying about Steph. I believe
His impact is huge.
you see these dudes that's 7 feet tall shooting threes.
Jokic.
Was that from Steph, or were they doing that before?
Carl Anthony Towns.
No, I think it's
He won a 3
contest.
count.
We got hybrid.
Is that a direct?
Centers now.
Is that a direct
I don't think that's
effect
because
of Steph? Okay, that's what I'm
I
asking.
think we got
You
hybrid
had
centers
Dirk
now.
because you had. I think that's the European game too. 'Cause
Yeah,
you
that's
had Dirk.
true. That's true.
Dirk was deadly.
Yeah, 1 foot.
The 1 foot,
1 footer.
the lean back 1 foot.
Yeah, of course there's going to be some sprinkles in there, but if you look at the game now compared to,
Right.
we'll even call it 2010, Dirk was probably one of 2 or 3 big men that were spreading the floor like that.
Right.
Now on every team, you got a power forward or a center that's sitting in the corner ready to smack.
6'10", 6'11".
Yeah,
Anthony Davis.
Steph, you
Yeah.
got to blame it on Steph and the
Oh,
Golden
she
State
used to shoot too, though.
because they just
Wow.
made.
she did. Yeah,
But
Yeah, they jumping
Golden
too.
State just made it where like we'll bury you in 2 minutes.
How tall was Mitch Richmond?
Mitch Richmond,
Mitch
he's
Richmond.
like 6'8",
Okay,
6'6", yeah.
yeah, but like I think
He's a
Golden
swing.
State just made it where it was money ball, and they like, look, statistically, we shoot at such a high clip that we gonna bury you in 2 minutes.
It's our
Like,
layup.
Yeah,
It's our layup.
like in 2 minutes, if you let us run up and down this court and take 6 shots, that's 18 points.
Yep.
You like, I think it just changed the game like that. But the style of play Steph does, I think you see kids want to get that shot off, and I think the last impactful player it's hard to emulate a 6'8" guy. I think that's why I posed that question. Like I think LeBron's impact, he was the greatest player at that era, but it's hard to
It was
emulate
kind of
and
unreachable.
impact the game.
Yeah. Mhm.
That's where the money's at. Shooting the J.
Shoot the J.
It's a lot of money to be made out there.
I think Giannis is a hybrid of or a offspring of Bron
Mhm.
because he don't have a jumper,
Right.
but his drive game is unstoppable. And when at the height of Bron's career, nobody can
But his
stop
basketball,
He didn't need
his
jumper.
basketball IQ.
Giannis
is,
doesn't need his jumper right
yeah,
now.
he way
As
his,
he
his
will.
IQ is not
Exactly.
I
I'm
think
saying
he
right
does.
now.
him. He gonna have to develop that jumper
Just
And
like
Yeah.
Bron
I think he
did.
does.
right now.
Yeah,
I mean,
because I think
I definitely wouldn't leave him open, give him the
think
chance to heat up.
they benefited from playing Phoenix because Phoenix doesn't have any big, athletic, long wings to defend in a half court set.
Got Miles Bridges. I mean,
But
that's about it.
but you know you got the 6. What's Brown? What's his name? Brown.
Jaylen Brown.
He about 6. How tall is he?
Talking about the Celtics or the
Yeah.
Suns?
Talking about Celtics.
Oh, they got
Like
Jaylen
6'6",
Brown. They
6'7".
got Jason Tatum.
Tatum. I know Tatum's 6'7".
Somewhere
Yeah.
around
You
there.
got Brown.
Yeah.
He about the same.
They're similar.
So you got long defenders, and I think that's what was giving KD hell. It was like they got some long defenders, man. And
But Giannis' drive game is just
but you got the ball. He a 7-foot guy. The ball got to travel a long way with him dribbling. So that's why I mean like having an athletic, long, lean defender. If I crowd your space and I got a 7-foot wingspan and you got to dribble from being 7, like his waist is at our rib cage. The ball got to go 4 feet.
mhm.
If you got a good defender, like they were picking KD pockets
yeah.
because like,
he was looking like he ain't had no handles or nothing.
but it's because they got guys with 7-foot wingspans, 6.5-foot wingspans. It's hard to. This ball has to travel a long way. If somebody crowds my space, they even crowded. Marcus Smart was crowding Kyrie's space, and Kyrie still can dribble because he just got the insane handle, man. But it's hard to maneuver when somebody crowds your space like that.
I'm thinking Milwaukee gonna take it
My
again.
bad.
This year.
I'm off the phone.
Let's go.
I was just sending out a tweet on Elon Musk's new Twitter.
Oh,
That's it.
Yeah.
Elon, $44 billion.
it's terrible.
Yes.
I said
Wait,
He
he
bought
bought
Twitter.
with
Yeah,
the
he bought
B.
it. They turned him
Cashed out.
down. They
With the
tried
B.
to.
I thought they turned him down. Yeah.
They couldn't. They
Well,
couldn't
I
stop
heard
it.
it. I
I
thought it
feel
was
sorry for like me, which I was invested in Twitter. I had shares of Twitter,
Oh,
and they
Cash you
going
out.
private. They cashing us out at $54.
Yep. They cashing us
share.
out.
Oh,
They going private. He taking
They
it
going private. So it's only a certain amount of people that you can take private with you.
Yeah.
So they cashing out majority of the people that had shares at $54, 54 and some change
So is were
damn.
were you hired in that, or what do you mean? Like is
per share.
I know that. So you can cash out where you at.
Yeah, however many shares you had, you getting cash out at $54
I
per
did
share.
not
What was the
know
price
that.
of the price of the share at this moment is $54. Are you losing money? Put it that way. Currently,
You losing the potential for more.
I got
money.
that part. Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
obviously, but not the So
Like, cause Twitter was profitable. I made money in my Twitter stock. So you know that was one of those ones you hold on to. You like, okay, I'm gonna hold on to my Twitter.
Especially
yeah,
once you
Twitter, Amazon.
catch word of Elon about
Right.
to buy it.
So he really bought this shit.
Well, that's the thing about taking a company
That's
public.
crazy.
That's
Yeah.
the danger of taking a company public. It's really a hostile takeover. Because you got a fiduciary responsibility to your shareholders.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So he came with the big, huge bag. Like, look, I
Well,
got
how much?
the
How
bag.
much they were worth for real?
Probably more than that.
More than
Nah.
$4 billion?
Nah.
Hell no. They wouldn't have sold it.
Because it's not what they worth now. It's gonna be what they worth in 5 years.
Right.
So he
Right.
buying a projected value
He's
of that.
investing in it, yeah.
Yeah.
So at $44 billion right now versus what he said he gonna do, which is he gonna authenticate every human being on there.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna get rid of the bots, and it's gonna be a place where you can come there and have a
True free
freedom of
speech.
speech.
So nobody getting canceled. Nobody getting.
Ain't no cancel culture on there. It's going that bitch and say what the fuck you feel.
It's going to be terrible for society.
Hey, Elon, bro, let me get an edit button. After the tweet is already sent, let me get an edit button.
No, why edit it if you don't care? He go.
I don't even tweet.
So
like
Jack
that.
Dorsey,
I
all
don't care.
Jack Dorsey out of it. It's all.
Everybody
it's done.
jack out.
No, it's over with.
Jack
It's,
got what?
It's all Elon.
it's Elon now.
Jack
Elon's
got
Twitter.
something nice.
So would you have took that deal? $44 billion.
He couldn't stop.
44 bill.
I mean, think about $44 billion.
That's a lot of money.
You couldn't stop.
But he
it,
worth
though.
about what?
It was
200.
200
230.
something. Yeah, they ain't.
Two
That's
something,
So
yeah.
that's
drop in
like-
the bucket.
yeah. I mean, they ain't.
God
and
damn.
He probably worth. He probably got more than that stash.
Listen, they didn't want to sell it.
course they didn't.
264.6 B's.
What?
But then you think about.
Who next? Bezos?
You think about.
Probably.
Man, what can I do with $44 billion?
Man.
You could take that and yeah.
Because I mean, like T said, like as a company that's
That's
going
liquid.
public, you got a responsibility to all your shareholders.
Yeah, yeah.
They was like, fuck all the shareholders.
We getting this
Because
money.
I just look, I had bought in when it was a little bit at $60,
Mhm.
and so I'm losing a little bit.
But they
Oh,
split.
Yeah.
Didn't it? Did you get it before they split over the years?
Nah,
Okay.
I don't think I did.
So you losing
They- when they split.
$6 a share.
I think so a few years ago. I want to say Amazon split.
Not Amazon. I'm talking about Twitter.
Oh, I'm sorry, Twitter.
I know Amazon splitting in June or July,
Are
I
they?
thought they split it last
and
last
Tesla
year.
too.
I thought Twitter had split. I might be wrong.
I know. It wasn't who was that? It was Apple. Apple that did it.
Apple always do a split every
Yeah.
6, 7, 8 years. They'll do a split. But
That's
no,
a good time to buy in too.
I think
Now, hold on. For people that don't know, what's a split?
Yeah, good call.
A lot of people
Well,
are following along.
I
Don't
let
know
Trump
what's
Well,
going on.
when the company say they gonna do a 2-for-1 stock split, which means let's say if the stock was $100, they gonna split it to $50 so more people can buy in.
Mm-hmm.
So the people that got one share that's $100, now they got 2 shares because they dropped the price. They split the price down in half to $50. So now it make it easier for people that don't have $100 to buy
Right.
one share.
So your share you bought at $100, now you have two instead of
shares.
one. Okay,
Yes.
so you don't lose for real. You just
Right.
It's
so,
split.
So sometimes
but
it's a
it
2-for-1
gets more
stock
people.
split.
and usually
In.
they do more because somebody like when they drive the stock up so high. Like I know Apple will get to 800, 900 a share, 1,000 a share, and you kind of box like you said, you box a lot of the smaller consumers out. So they say, okay, we're gonna do a 10-to-1 split.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna
I
get
think
cheap.
Apple did a 4-to-1. I think.
I thought it was last time it was 7.
Okay. I thought it was 4, but it could be. It could have been 7.
But once
but
they split it like
they
that,
split it. So now it make it easier for people that don't have $1,000.
and also for you, if you got
you got
50
more
shares,
shares.
and then if it go up to a lot, you go get more money.
Exactly.
Okay, that makes sense.
But it make it for more people to invest in that
Exactly.
company though.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I mean, every company trying to get to that $1 trillion mark, like an Apple company. I think Tesla hit it this year, or was it ended last year? They hit the $1 trillion mark, which is crazy.
That's insane.
Crazy.
But you know, like I'm looking it up right now. Berkshire, you know, Berkshire they do the exact opposite. So they just been running they stock up like crazy. So a share of Berkshire Hathaway is at 500,000 each share.
Yeah, that's
a Berkshire is $497.
Yeah, it's over with.
But it's for a certain class of financial class of people. They're like, look, Elon, come buy some of this Berkshire stock. You got it.
And it don't make no sense for no lower person to buy into that, because in order for you to get 100% of your money, it gotta reach $1 million,
right? And
that's gonna take
rich get richer.
Right.
So one share that is
You know,
500,000.
One share is 500.
No, I was thinking about the other day, just kind of while we're on the same subject. Churches, man. You think they scam to an extent?
You first, Trump.
dang. Let me see how I want to put this. I think churches are. All right, let me say this first.
Yeah. Disclaimer.
Churches are the people, not the building. Right?
Preach.
Right.
So you can a gathering of people is a church, right? So
It's the
once
worship.
So once you start adding building costs, electricity, hiring people, it becomes a business.
Capitalism.
So now you contributing to a business now when you put money in that collection plate. It's not going. No, I ain't gonna say that. It may be going to some of that money. Maybe a portion of that money may be going to fixing the building or going back for a savings account for the members, just in case somebody fall on hard times, or different investments throughout the city to helping the lower class community. But a lot of that money is going to the pastor,
Right.
and
Especially in the mega churches.
And he can divvy it up the way you want to divvy it up. I've seen people pastors driving Rolls Royces. These is $400,000-$500,000 cars they driving. These nice,
just what God want me to have.
$5 million, $5 million houses and stuff like that. So I think a church, once they start collecting money, it becomes a business. Now, people don't know the pastors don't pay taxes either.
The church don't pay taxes. It's a 501c.
I just learned that the other day.
Yes.
501c.
Yes. So I you know that 501.
Hey.
So churches and the owners of churches don't pay taxes. So if they come and buy a car, they don't have to pay taxes.
Yep. Put it in church.
So all the money that they getting
clean
is tax free.
They getting all the black folks reparations.
So let me
money.
ain't it. So let's go deeper into that.
That was the disclaimer, sir.
So the money that they getting from
oh shit, here we go again.
The money they getting from the members. Let's say, well, I can go buy a house, tax free. Go buy a car, tax free. Whatever I want to go
you
buy.
talking about the pastor?
Yeah,
because he put it in the church. He can't do it, but his 501 through his 501c, for sure.
It's tax free.
Yeah, 100%.
So that means that's not a church where that's a business. And I think everything is a business.
Booming.
Everything is a business. Now, I know I'm talking for a long time, but
good points.
But they know God is a sensitive point, and they can prey on people. If you see somebody catching the Holy Ghost and they feeling it, because it's all a sales funnel. Like everything about the church is a sales funnel.
It's unfortunate, but it's true.
Everything about it. So they got to get up there and put on a great performance for you. They got to give you such powerful words that make your spirit feel it. And once you start getting up doing all this,
they do it on purpose. Because anytime I go to church, I feel like
once you start getting all up and you start catching the Holy Ghost, what they do? You know what? Pass that collection plate around and get over there, that person right there, so they can
drop your $5.
Yep. Get
If you know, you know.
Nigga, get your
That's a 5. You throw the 10.
So
20.
Churches are businesses at the end of the day, and the members
18.
are paying customers.
Paying customers.
Paying
They're
customers.
risky. Here you go, sir.
Now, not all churches are bad, but all churches are businesses.
This is a fact.
And that doesn't mean you don't believe in something.
Right.
doesn't.
No, I'm not even
I
talking
think
about
that
belief.
what's-
I know. I just wanted
people who-
this
the people who-
disclaimer in there.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
No, I needed that because I
Yeah.
ain't say that.
Yes.
I'm not saying you don't believe in God or the church don't believe in God. Or
The
it's not a
hat
house
covering
of-
his horns. Don't
Right.
worry.
You just
y'all.
brainwashed.
but it's a business.
Yeah.
You don't got to go to the building. I mean, it's one of them things where you know who are. Let me tell you something. You know who are the. Let me see, maybe 30 or 40% of preachers that used ex-pimps and drug dealers.
That's a true stat. 30
I
to
know
40%.
It's the truth, but it's not. I don't saying they ain't changed their life, but they know the hustle, and that's a sweet hustle. It's a clean
know that.
hustle and it's a sweet hustle. So it's not like
That's
he don't
crazy,
believe
though.
in God. It ain't none of that. But the money's there. Like you said, you don't pay taxes.
The money.
People go give you the money. Like they're not.
Because it's all emotion.
That's it. It's it.
They're feeding off pure emotion.
Yeah.
Like laundering right
The
in
more
front
they
of our
can make,
faces.
it's just like a funeral. The more they can make you cry, the more you're gonna spend. And like we were talking about it before,
Yeah, it's rough.
don't you want to put that pillow up under his head? You can't have him like that.
That pillow costs how much
You
extra?
ain't gonna let T in the limo. You got to get another limo.
Gotta get
on.
another limo.
Gotta get another one.
That's the funeral
Ain't no
director.
flowers. Yeah,
Sell
ain't no
it.
flowers up there.
Man.
You don't got somebody come up here.
But that,
So all that costs was an extra $5,000.
man, I think it's just that's the corruptibility of human nature, man. People will corrupt anything.
Yeah.
Capitalism next year. We was talking
Like,
about last
people-
week.
Yeah, people will corrupt anything. Like I get the purpose of the church. Like I get it. I get the purpose of
No,
the
the
building.
purpose, or you get the idea, because the purpose is what? What's the purpose?
I mean, I get the purpose of the building. I get the purpose of the structure. I get the purpose of, why it exists in the nature it exists. And unfortunately, the capitalist society, everything is money. So
But it's supposed to exist for
Something
worship
else.
and,
Yeah.
and
Yes,
praise.
but how-
Not
I'm not saying that's not going on in there,
but
No,
but on the back
But I
end,
know,
they get
but-
slid
but
that
they're
bread.
pulling those strings.
Exactly.
But at the same time, like
Exactly.
you're not. They ain't gonna get them to church for free.
Nope, because they got to get money.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying like they're not gonna give me this building for free. You gonna say it's tax free, but I still got to pay somebody for the building.
Mm-hmm.
The roofer ain't gonna come put the roof on it for free. Somebody got to pay for it.
Right, but think about this: a pastor ain't no different than a musician trying to make it. Starting off,
You talking about entertainment, huh? Okay.
you gotta entertain these people to build an audience
Yeah.
to get to the point
But
where
the-
you got a building.
But the good ones are the ones that grow are the ones that people connect to, just like an artist. It's a
Very
deeper
true.
connection. The people that people like, I connect to this person. Those are the ones that become large. They loom larger.
It's been times I'm in church and
Like
the main pastor ain't preaching. I'm like, oh man,
the
this
guest
nigga
pastor
preaching
came
today.
through and smoked 'em.
I'll be started like, man, I'm about to leave.
But I mean, I get the purpose of it. I just think over time, it's the nature of people to corrupt what we create. We corrupt it a little bit.
And everything is a business though, man. Like, and I don't have a problem with that because I'm in business, so I don't have a problem with everything being in business. But just let people know, don't trick
Give them
people.
the
But
option.
we transitioning away from that, because back in the day, every marriage was business. You would have took your daughter and was like, look,
Oh yeah.
you marrying him. They family got this, that. We need a strategic relationship with their family,
Right.
and you got to get married to him, because everything was a business. Like, I think that's been happening it's the nature.
That happens. That still happens in like Africa, different tribes. Like you got two goats, they got this.
I mean,
and
shit,
you
it's
doing
still
this.
happening. It's still happening in America at Harvard. Shit, like they like he
Nah,
gonna be
for
the
real.
president. This is gonna be your husband. He gonna be the president.
It's arranged marriages.
Sure.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
need to stay with him. You need to.
I don't remember what happened, but what happened with Aunt Becky from Full House? She did something to get her daughter into
She was paying.
Oh
Harvard
yeah,
or something.
yeah.
She's dropping that bag.
yeah.
I want to say they.
I don't know if that correlates. That's
Yeah,
just
but
when you said Harvard.
That's just the way it goes.
Yeah.
Nepotism and favoritism and paying
Yep,
your way.
Turn your way.
It's the name of the game. Like,
Which is crazy though. Just remember out there, everything is a business. Okay, you go into the hospital, It's a business. All
Well,
right?
that's not getting. Hey, that's a whole nother topic.
It's a business.
whole
I've
nother
seen it multiple times firsthand.
Man, that's a whole
how
nother
much of a
topic.
business it is.
But not social
It's
media.
all business.
What do you all think about social media changing that dynamic, though?
What you mean?
I think it makes it more of a business.
I think social media changes the dynamics
Of
because
what?
it blurs the line between actual physical human communication. Because we social beings as humans.
Right.
We social. It's part of our nature to want to socialize with other people, and those certain commercial tools are finding it difficult to work on social media. It's hard to gauge. It's harder to gauge people's actions on social media than it is in person, from a marketing perspective.
I don't know, because you could have Kylie Jenner post a video saying, "Hey, you," and all the girls perk up. They're listening.
Yeah, what does it mean?
I got my lips like this by using this right here, and she's like, "Oh, these girls think she talking to me. I gotta go get some of this.
Mhm.
This is what I'm gonna do. I'm buying this now."
Mhm.
You know what I mean? That's why I think with social media, it makes businesses better and easier to market.
but
You reach more people for sure.
it's like, okay, I was I think I was actually looking this up, like Coi Leray, her album,
What about her? She only sold 10,000
10,000.
first week.
But Coi Leray got 6 million followers. She gets
It
interaction.
does not equate to.
This is what I'm saying about
not on
converting.
Elon's Twitter. She don't.
That's what I'm talking about. Instagram, on Mark's Instagram, on Mark's Instagram. No, I'm saying, so it's hard to translate. It's
Hey,
hard.
I'm
to,
alright too.
it's hard. To, I think it is.
Yeah,
It's
it's
hard to
hard.
correlate though, because now, what are people paying for, right?
That's true.
And now they starting to
That
put
is true.
paywalls up, because before it was like, if we can get these people into the store, like, you know, from you guys being in the industry, and you know, if you got somebody on the floor, you know what the odds of flipping them are. Getting them in the building is the biggest piece
Yeah.
of the puzzle. Once you got them there, you're like, it's just a matter of me flipping them. With Instagram or social media, it's hard to take those views and those looks and say, okay, this person
flip
can
'em.
convert that,
That's
because
true.
they not there for that. It's just voyeurism.
Right.
Yep.
But then I saw that the Bad Baby chick made 56 million.
Man, I just seen
What?
that, man.
What do you mean?
And
Doing-
then she
doing
went
what?
on there
On her
and posted.
OnlyFans?
Yeah. Yeah, she bought a mansion
I seen
in
it.
Florida or something for something crazy, man.
I seen it.
Uh,
I did. Shit. I seen it.
hold on. I got you. I'm lighting you up. I'm lighting you
Man, I
up.
seen this shit.
I don't know what this one is.
You don't like it? Don't fucking watch it.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Exactly. You don't like it? Don't fucking watch it.
I'm just saying, man. That's, you know,
What?
it's hard. It's then you got social factors and a lot of other, you know,
56 million?
56.
Yeah.
God damn.
Got some money for me, boy.
That's what she's saying.
Seriously though.
That's all
That's
she's
hard.
saying.
I ain't mad at her.
That's letting everybody know that you are a business. You are a business.
Especially nowadays.
It's not a business. Like, we are a corporation.
Right.
And if you treat yourself as such, you're gonna make that kind of money. And sex sells. That's
Big
one of the
time.
leading industries
It
in this
is.
whole
like water.
world.
It is.
And she capitalized off of it.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You a single guy here.
Yeah.
You was dating.
Maybe.
Your lady friend, you get kind of close with her.
All right.
She's pretty hot.
Okay.
She's like, look, man, got an opportunity.
I know where this is going.
I got an opportunity.
I know where this is going.
Thinking about opening up this OnlyFans shit and just going all the way hardcore with it.
Okay.
You supporting the movement?
I couldn't be with a woman that does porn or OnlyFans. I couldn't.
Ask me.
I couldn't do it.
Where that little John? Yeah. He like, yeah.
Right.
Nah.
I feel that.
You,
That's-
you say you couldn't do it.
I couldn't do it.
What about you, Trump? 56 mil on the line. Smoke.
Nah, but that's the thing. Listen,
I would, for 56 million, it'll be me and my wife in a porno.
well, yes,
I wouldn't be,
but
I couldn't watch nobody else.
No, listen. Well, say they say it's,
I
it's
feel that.
say it's just solo. They just want to see her. Not even with somebody else.
Oh,
They just want to see her. You like, go ahead, baby. Oh, pop up your cam.
He ain't
Do
going
what
for
you
it.
do. It's just her. Nobody else.
Oh, by herself.
Just her, though, all by herself.
Oh, that's different.
Then that's something that we're gonna talk about. But I'm leaning more towards look.
You want to be a prono star? Prono.
Look, let's sell this footage.
Listen,
Let's sell it.
listen. No,
but the point-
the deal breaker
Go
is
ahead.
they don't want to see you. They want to see her.
Answer the question,
the
Trump.
The guys.
No, I'm saying that's selling
No,
footage.
no, he's talking about just her, nigga.
I'm saying
Busting
let's
it
sell
open.
footage.
So you like, go ahead, baby.
Let's do it.
Just her
That's
by
with,
herself.
the, that's with the 56 on the line, though. But I've ran
With
in.
$5 million on the line.
No, not 5 million.
No $5 million.
Not
Got
50,
that now.
not 5
Listen,
million.
this
Not five.
OnlyFans is so overly saturated. I've seen a lot of girls try to pick it up and they failed just because they see these big names. Bad Barbie, oh, she made 56 mil. Oh, they're making millions. They're making millions. They look it up. They start it up. They start posting their stuff all over the internet. And man, I only made $37.
God damn.
I
gonna say 1,000 or
failed.
something.
They wasn't
Listen,
doing
man,
what they needed to do.
exclusivity,
Yes.
right? The more exclusive you are, the more money you're gonna make.
A lot
The
of them don't
harder
treat
it
it like a
is-
business.
The harder it is for somebody to have access to you, the more money you're gonna make.
Right.
And I feel like Jay-Z, Beyonce, they the kings of that, right? You don't know what they doing. They don't got no Twitter. I mean, Jay don't got no Twitter, no social media, nothing like that. But how is he still staying relevant? His name pretty much everywhere,
Ringing bells everywhere. I
think that's-
don't know how you do
I
it.
think that's the power of
and then keeps your
But they've been doing the same shit since back then. Everybody else mottos changed.
right,
We all out here
right.
trying to engage, which is cool.
I think it's counterproductive. You're right. I think it's counterproductive though.
I mean,
what you mean by being
too-
non-accessible.
no,
For being too
too
accessible,
accessible,
it's
yeah.
counterproductive.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I mean, I enjoy it because I like to know what's happening. And I used to be like, back in the day, I was like, I wonder what Jay-Z doing right now. But now I can just, if I wonder
can't-
what, not
you
him,
can't.
I'm talking about other people. I
Yeah,
wonder what they're
other
doing right now. And I'll be like, oh, I'll just check her Instagram. Or
Let me ask you a
Instagram.
question.
Hold on, real quick though. Hold on.
Oh, shit.
Oh man,
Hard cut.
Wait, what?
This is
hard cut. Ain't even put the pinky up this time neither, man.
But no, before you start that, JB was loading up some fire on that previous topic.
what fire are we talking about?
What you got, sir? You told us to ask you. I'm asking you.
Ask me what?
Oh, would you OnlyFans?
Yeah, what's the word,
Yeah, ask
sir?
me.
Yeah, you did.
All right, here we go. Fuck it. All right.
Here we go.
Little mama, y'all met.
What?
Uh-oh.
Little mama, y'all met.
Oh,
Okay.
uh-oh.
We talking about doing that.
Oh man.
Putting them on the fans. Just saying. Everybody is ice cold though. It's crazy. Like it looked fake. So I'm like, all right.
I want to
She was
support
like, I was
you, bro,
thinking
but I ain't
about it.
buying that shit.
I've been thinking about it and this blah blah blah. I'm like, let's just do that shit.
So what happens when
Look,
right?
If y'all need a business,
Listen, you think I'm bullshitting?
No,
She
I'm
own
saying,
it.
look, you got business people right here
She
to
own it.
help.
Ready to invest.
Listen, we don't need to see none of this stuff.
You can see whatever the fuck you want to see.
We just need to be
Give a fuck.
behind
She
the
ain't
scenes.
my girl.
No, I'm just saying.
It's business, bro.
I understand that.
Mm.
This is out of control.
I'm
This,
just saying.
this got me Kawhi laughing.
Hold on. I'm just saying. It's money to be made in there. If you need some marketing, you need to set up the business and all that stuff. You need maybe some capital to start it up. Let me know, man.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Right.
Till
But
you down.
I'm serious as a heart attack.
I'm always looking to invest.
Listen,
in
I'm gonna
good-
let you know. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do.
in good-
I'm gonna do this for y'all.
Fuck you, get on the line right now.
I'm gonna
First
get
call
her,
into the show.
do some. You go get to see what you gonna invest in.
I'm interested.
Shit, look, I'm telling you, I'm not lying.
No, listen, I don't need to see it because I don't want to disrespect my wife, right? So I don't need to see it.
What you want to invest in?
This somebody that we met.
Pimps.
This ain't like a regular porno,
Mm-hmm.
right? So I don't need to see it. I just need it to be profitable.
Got you. Of course, you want the ROI. Yeah, I got it. The return on investment.
No.
What?
What you laughing at?
I'm too real for y'all. My bad.
What
Hey,
happened?
That was perfect.
Hey, you guys can't see it, but JB's back there sweating bullets right
Oh
now.
man,
T crying
I'm
right
just
now.
greasy,
T
man. I ain't
crying
sweating.
on the.
I'm crying for y'all, man.
Oh man.
Cry for me, shit. It's about to get paid, nigga.
All right.
I hope so, man. I want to support you, and I will. I won't pay or watch.
That's
I
fine.
lost my train of thought, man. I don't even know what I was
I've
gonna
been
say.
saying. I mean, I said I had something to say about it, and that's what it is.
No, hey, that's real. I'm glad you open enough to get it out there, and that's something that's
We discussed that
It
shit
take-
like
it take a
5,
lot
6
of-
times. So
it take a lot of courage to put yourself out there like that. But it's a lot of money to be made out there.
You sound like a
that's
pastor
my
right
point. You sound like a fucking pastor.
Now. Listen,
Pass the plate over there.
it's a counselor. It took a lot of courage to put yourself out there. Oh,
Yep.
Now, where's the product?
Now pass me the money.
listen,
Just saying,
take
man.
your clothes off, baby.
Sit on the couch.
Wow, man. Wow, guys, man.
There it is.
Oh,
Okay.
man. All right. Well,
What y'all think about the out there too? Let me get y'all opinion on that.
yeah.
Would y'all
Yeah.
do it?
I mean,
Not do it?
a lot of you
OnlyFans.
already are, aren't you?
Yeah, that's. I don't know.
It's
Like I said,
videos, my nigga.
I think,
Fuck.
like I said, I think you think a lot of people getting allured to that side of the game, seeing what they can sell. But like I was saying with Jay and them, I think, like you said, exclusivity is key to keeping people's interest now, and you see a lot of people just leaning in and like, all right, I'm gonna give y'all all the content,
Right.
everything. But it's like that don't drive the revenue.
What's your flow plan, JB? You got a
the-
flow? You thought that far ahead yet?
The flow chart?
Yeah, what's the flow chart?
I just,
Knees
just
to the forehead.
something like that. But yeah,
You need some
Knees
lights,
to the forehead.
we
cameras.
Yeah.
action, all
Like I
that.
said,
Some
the
of it.
capital to start is all this up. Just let me know. I just
Just
need
give me the-
20%.
I'm with it.
Hey, you guys got any other good business plans, ideas? Let us know.
That's the oldest business in the world.
What, sex?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, all that shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna
sells.
just use that word.
Well, I mean,
Sex, hooking, all that.
man.
Lightweight hooking.
All right. All right. I
He
think
know about that hookers on the point.
Hey man,
Hookers
he
at the
said
point.
hookers on the point.
Now
Hey,
it's
wasn't
just-
that an HBO special?
Yes, sir.
The
You already
hookers on
know.
the point.
You already
now
know.
it's just Netflix and chill.
Man,
Netflix.
That's where the business is at,
man, Netflix just lost.
Y'all
what?
boys wild in the day.
Hey,
They
you
just
know
say
what?
Netflix lost like what 50 billion or
It
something like
dropped
that.
a lot.
Yeah.
Dropped a
Why
lot.
though? What happened?
It's too much competition.
200,000 subscribers bounced on.
Yeah,
That's
because
true.
they
They raised
raised
the
the
prices on that
prices
shit, yeah.
and they took
Yeah.
off the ability to share your shit.
Yeah,
But
they,
HBO Max
Killing it.
is killing it.
But they said that
HBO Max.
I've
is coming
heard
up.
that they
They
said
got that one
once
show
they
that's
got the
popular.
new, and you know what they did too? They invested so much
Winning
money into
Time.
these specials
Talking about
and
Euphoria.
stuff like that.
oh, that's
That's on Netflix.
winning time.
Winter Time is on Showtime, right?
No, winning time is 8.
Nah.
Oh, my bad. Okay,
Yeah.
Let me tell you
I
about
ain't-
something though.
I ain't watched it.
Don't count Netflix out. Invest into them right now.
Well, it's low.
Yes,
Why it's
sir.
Oh, for sure.
They gonna go back up. Netflix is a very smart company, and they still the
But they
most
started the
dominant
game. Exactly.
Yeah, but
platform out there.
Everybody else still trying to
I'll be
get to
honest
that
with
point.
you. When I'm looking to invest, I'm looking at all the factors and some of the moves the CEO is making. I don't believe in it.
So you think
Don't count them
Netflix,
out.
Blockbuster changed the game
Yeah,
And they took
Netflix
Blockbuster.
took over
Exactly.
from
That's
Blockbuster?
Good point,
you think,
Dev. Good point,
You
Dev.
think Netflix is now going to turn into Blockbuster and all these other?
so Netflix is doing the Browns prevent defense. That's what they're doing.
Why?
In the midst of me losing 200,000 subscribers, that means I'm losing interest, and I got competitors on my heels. Other competitors with huge catalogs. I'm bringing HBO, like huge catalogs.
Yeah, I mean, you got
HBO's, the Showtime.
They still
Disney
just started
Plus.
doing
Hulu's. They didn't just
No, they brought their old catalog.
But
for
I'm
sure.
saying
yeah.
I got a catalog. All I needed was infrastructure.
That's true.
So they come in like,
Very
okay,
true.
we got infrastructure. We in the game now. Disney
YouTube
Plus,
TV
Disney
now.
Plus. Yes.
YouTube. So now you got all these players coming. Amazon and Amazon saying they just buying
Amazon Prime,
catalogs. I think they just buy Miramax or something like that.
About something crazy.
Yeah. So like you got players coming through the game that are saying, okay, we in. And so instead of you saying we're going to be the
Giant.
not just the giant, but we're gonna still lead the innovative spirit, right? We're gonna still be a disruptor.
Yes. They
They're
still
not-
got the market
But,
share
but
too.
they do, but they're not. They're going away from being a disruptor, and saying, okay, they're getting conservative. Shut down those subscriptions because we know people been sharing them. Shut that down, and we need to up prices.
You can tell they running.
They getting scared.
They getting scared.
You can't get scared.
Or
I don't think
that
they
could be a
scared.
play.
I don't think
that
they
could be a play though. T.
I think they.
What's the play?
I think they.
You think it's
I
a
don't know what the
play?
play is, but they smart.
No, but I think they setting everything up because right now we already know we got 4 interest rate hikes happening this year. We already went through one a few weeks ago. So gas prices is rising. Everything, the cost of living is rising. Period.
Everybody got money.
So
Supposedly.
going from what is it, $19 now or something like that? I don't know what it is right now. but
Netflix
it's,
is like 20, ain't it?
So my question to you is,
Let me see
why
what I'm
wouldn't you wait so you could preface it and blame it on the economy as opposed to doing all of those things at once? In a span of 30 days, you said people are sharing passwords. I want to stop that. We lost 200,000 subscribers, and I want to up the prices on the. I would have just waited. I would have started out. You can't. It looks panicky. To like it looks like panic movement as opposed to. I would have leaned in.
Y'all like what?
Y'all sharing passwords? Hell yeah, that's what we about. We about sharing. We about movies. We about what I mean.
That ain't good business though.
It is good, but I can expand my market share.
no, it's actually a great business because the watch time, the time on
the device,
the time
It still
on the
reads.
platform is what they get paid off of.
it still reads.
Because the
So
more
why
time
would they even change it if they're getting all the watch? Because they get most of the watch time.
they lose them because that's somebody else that could be. That could
Jamie.
be.
A
So
subscriber.
that's only one account that's watching all of that.
Right. Exactly.
5
Okay,
accounts that's
okay.
watching all of
But
that.
guess what? If it was me, I wouldn't have said you could stop sharing passwords. I would have leaned into that, and then on the backside, I would have created a different tier for the amount of accounts you can have. That's how I would have did it. I would have said, okay, well now you
Like
can
a
only
family
have
plan.
right. Now you can only have 3 active streaming at one time or 4 active streaming. So that would have curbed
That
sharing.
technology is out here. Hulu got that.
Exactly.
And it would
I
have been more of like a slowdown.
It would have
right?
sounded, and it would have sounded better as opposed to
Yeah,
like,
it was
okay, you
panicky.
sharing passwords, stop that because we losing. Cause it was panicky.
Shit,
So that
I-
CEO framing it like that, I don't know how,
Yeah, no,
how
I
I
agree
feel
with
about
that.
that.
That's
But
true.
I probably would have framed it differently. But I think, like you said, HBO Max, Disney
HBO Max though, I watch a movie on there.
is
I could have 50 of my dudes watching the movie with me, or my people, my whole family.
But that's why I said
Right.
don't count Netflix out. It's still
No, they still a
the
juggernaut.
largest content provider.
Mhm.
They still got
There's a lot of shit on there.
the largest market share. Netflix is not going away that easy.
No, it's not.
Now I think the competitor
And the
is
quality,
is
though.
HBO. Listen, you can watch Netflix in every country.
Mm-hmm.
You can't watch HBO in every country.
Shit off the app.
It ain't expanded everywhere yet.
It's on the app though.
I know, but
Anywhere I got the internet.
everywhere don't have the app because iPhone and Android ain't even everywhere yet.
Droid is everywhere.
Netflix is everywhere.
Listen, I'm with it, but I venture to tell you, from some of the moves he putting together, I'm
This is
scared.
gonna be exciting.
I
to
went
see.
from paying $15.11 every month for Netflix to last month it's now $16.73.
And listen, Hulu is making the deals. Netflix needs to make
Right.
the deals. Hulu is making deals.
What you mean? What kind of deals? Because Netflix make deals too.
No, Hulu is saying, all right, we got live TV now.
Oh, you talking about them type of deals?
Hulu is saying we did a partnership with Showtime.
Roku, you got Roku, you got live TV.
Not Hulu. Yep.
Roku,
Hulu.
Yeah,
YouTube,
for sure.
Hulu.
Right. Hulu's saying, okay, we got a partnership with Showtime and Stars. So you're going to get Stars for this. They putting the packages together to kind of fill it out. Netflix is saying, we got our Netflix shit. What's happening?
But no, Netflix is smart enough to know that when you get this new iPhone, it's gonna come with Netflix for a year.
Mm-hmm. That's cool.
Oh, yeah.
Because T-Mobile subsidizing a lot of that stuff.
T-Mobile,
But what-
HBO Max too, though.
Right.
That's why I said
But guess
HBO Max
what?
is that next.
I think what Netflix is experiencing though, a lot of the historically great content that they were showing was under license. So now, as all of those other providers are getting their own
They're
platform,
taking it away from them.
they pulling it off. Like
Can't watch
Marvel, like
All that shit gone.
they moved that all to Disney Plus.
Mm-hmm.
All that Daredevil, all that Spider-Man, all that shit.
gone.
I mean, they pull that shit off. We don't come over here and see it now.
That's because Netflix want to own everything. Like
Well,
you
they-
don't own nothing. Like
Well, they
all the
didn't.
comedy shows, you don't own nothing.
Oh, they was buying them.
They was all the rights.
Anybody
Netflix
special
own.
you see over there, they don't own
They
that.
don't
Probably
own
except
it.
Dave
Right.
Chappelle.
But I'm
They-
saying, but that's all new content though. Like with
You
these
talking about the stuff they would license?
yeah,
like
with
the
like
Marvel
licensing,
shit.
the catalogs. Think
Yeah,
along,
they took all that
think
shit
of,
off.
like I said, Miramax, all these big studios that they got
Universal.
tons,
they got rid
Universal,
of,
Took all that shit off.
tons of
I
films.
think they got rid of Universal. They're getting rid of a lot of those bigger contracts because they're starting to make their own Netflix specials. There's a lot of good ones,
yeah,
but I mean,
it's tough.
it's not going to compete with some of the stuff Universal came
I'll
out
tell you
with
something.
and
Ain't,
Warner
ain't
Brothers.
nobody.
and-
Netflix and chill is a staple. So once they say HBO Max and chill,
Listen,
then I'll be like, all right, they lost.
This is what I think they're gonna do. Well, this is what I think they should have did. Not what they're gonna do because it's too late. What I think they should have did was one, what you did, what you said. Two, is make it Wi-Fi specific. When you sign up with their account,
IP.
that's all you gotta do.
Now, what if
Now-
I'm traveling and want to do it on my phone?
If your phone was connected to that Wi-Fi at one point in time,
And your
Should
phone
be
got
good
an
to go.
address too.
Yep, and it got your old.
Your
Yeah.
phone,
True.
your
Oh,
phone
shit.
has an
But
IP.
you guys could come over to my place, be on the Wi-Fi. We could all be sharing a Netflix account.
But
then,
your
with
phone-
that logic,
But
right?
but you're here, right?
Your phone got a MAC address.
Right.
It's got an ID that's specific to that device.
right.
True.
So once you log in and register that this is a
So you-
approved device,
Mhm.
the same way with like what they kill with is these subscription software services. That shit is a killer. Like, you remember you used to buy the Office, the CD, you put it in your
Microsoft
computer.
Office.
Now you got Windows, you got
yeah.
Word, you got Excel. Now it's
I
subscription
don't know,
based,
yeah, right.
and it's device specific. You're gonna get licensing for 5 mobile devices and 3 desktops.
Mhm.
Link those IPs. Yeah.
Link those MAC IDs to it, and that's it.
That's it. That's how it is on what's that on my what's it called on my software for video editing.
Yeah.
Like, you get a certain
Oh,
amount of
Final Cut,
downloads.
yeah.
Yeah, like you get a certain amount of downloads on that specific device.
Mhm.
And if it's not that device, you get 4 downloads. Period.
Yeah.
So after that, it's over with. You gotta buy it again. So I'm telling you, that's what it's gonna come down to, and it's gonna. It may drop some people off, but Netflix. Listen, the load time on Netflix, you won't ever have a problem with that. With YouTube, you might have a little lag. Netflix, it don't matter how slow your internet is, it's gonna load. It might be in 480,
Yeah,
but it's
it'll
gonna
be
load. The
It'll
whole
be a
movie
little
gonna load.
pixelated, but
Yeah.
I never have any load, but
No, me neither. But we got.
But listen, but I'm saying what's gonna happen is as technology, I forget what the term is called, but technology multiplies so fast
Yeah.
that it's gonna surpass all of that stuff. So it's gonna be like, okay, it's like I had Netflix in the early stages of Netflix, right?
you got Netflix when you
too.
get DVDs still.
I
Huh?
had
Mother.
Trump done passed the fuck out off the crown.
As
apple.
he's grabbing a bottle.
That was hard, right
A
there.
drunk
That
ain't
was hard.
shit. A
Caught it.
drunk ain't shit.
He's
no,
done.
listen. I had Netflix back when they was making, like fake movies. You know how
Oh, yeah.
like Happy Feet was a big kids movie, and you go to Netflix and they got Tappy Toes.
Fuck
You
outta
like,
here.
oh shit, and your kid will see it be like, oh, I want to watch Happy Feet. That ain't Happy Feet, though. That's Tappy Toes. Put that shit on.
That's Fruit Rings, not Fruit, not Fruit Loops.
For real shit, the off-brand shit. I was there with Netflix.
I was there
I
too.
remember when it was buffering and it had all the issues and they worked.
They first started. They first started with DVDs.
DVDs.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
then they started video
in the
games.
mail. Yeah.
And they had the video
Oh
games.
yeah, they did have the
In the
Redbox
mail.
video games.
Yeah,
too.
they lost
yeah.
on those though. I think they that shit was like them old Columbia
People
records.
kept on stealing them.
You probably wasn't around for that, Dev.
Columbia
The
Records.
Columbia record
penny.
shit. Remember they sent that shit to you back in the days, JB?
For a penny.
For a penny. You could order 10 cassettes for a penny. You
10
like, oh
CDs for a
shit,
penny.
go ahead. That shit come. I don't think nobody ever bought that shit, but that's neither here nor there. Netflix came a long way. You know what I mean? Netflix came a long way, but at the same time, that same content is king in this era, and you got to compete with free content because there's some people that don't even watch TV; they just scroll Instagram.
Yeah, that's so true.
Another thing though, you got Netflix is going to disrupt the car industry because Netflix is going to be available in every car.
Oh wow.
Right now, I have Netflix in my car.
Yeah,
I don't have HBO Max.
I got Disney Plus and Netflix.
I got
in there.
Disney Plus,
Hulu too. Hulu's in
Hulu,
Mhm.
and Netflix.
Yeah.
But so it's gonna. What I'm saying is, it's going to come down to content, and then let's not forget the quiet behemoth in the room, Apple. which is like just one like.
Yeah.
But
True.
Apple,
Waiting for that shoe to
but
drop.
Apple, Apple,
They building the content. They just want some Oscars for their content for the shows they got.
Apple's
they
doing
got some.
something.
When they say Apple do a good job with their movies. Like I go on there if it say Apple on there,
Yeah,
I watch it and it's usually a good movie. But they so specific with they license it that they don't give it to everybody.
Right.
It's only on Apple platforms, and that's where they heard that.
Only
So
place
listen.
you can watch it.
but the only reason it's hurting there, and I don't think it's necessarily hurting, it's the walled garden, which is there's licensing is a problematic thing, because once I give everybody, like we just talked about Twitter, that's the problem of going public, of being accessible like that. Your shit just get hijacked. You can't control the spread of your shit.
Mm-hmm.
You don't own it anymore. So say
Right.
I license my show, right? I'm Apple. I license this show out to
Apple
Netflix,
TV.
and I license it out to Hulu. People like going. They love my show, but they like Netflix better or Hulu better. I'm not doing myself any service. If I got the money to just wait it out until I draw that audience over and draw them over, then I just wait it out. But why give it to? That's what Marvel realized with Netflix. They're like, we got these great shows, Luke Cage, Daredevil. They had a great run.
What do you guys like? What's your main streaming service?
I got all of them.
I got all of them too, but I mean, what's the
I'm
one you
usually
use the
on
most?
Hulu the most
I'm on Hulu.
because I'm watching live sports.
I'm watching sports. I'm on Hulu, or I'll be honest, I'm either on Hulu, HBO Max. I'm on there a lot.
The problem I'm with Hulu, not the problem, but the reason why I'm on Hulu the most is because it links all of them together.
Exactly.
So I ain't even got to switch between it because it'll show me what's on Netflix. It'll show me what's on
What's the crazy?
and Amazon.
Wow.
And Apple
They're
Music
the same
does.
owners?
And Apple does the same thing.
They do?
Yep.
Okay.
So they put everything. So and at some point, Apple gonna like squeeze all of them out the picture a little bit
Let me
do
get
it
in
all the
there.
time.
Let me
and
get in
spread
there.
and say, okay, now Apple TV. And just open your TV as Apple
Yeah.
TV and all of your other content providers. I think that was one of the things that Apple did in the software update. They made it where you could put the one password in, and whatever you had access to, opened all your shit.
Mm-hmm. And that's what I like though. I like how
Convenience.
Amazon, the convenience of it. When I'm on Amazon Prime, like their homepage, I could just go down and it shows me what's on Netflix, what's on Amazon, what's on
Yeah.
HBO. It shows me on every single thing what's going on. So I ain't gotta be like, all right, let me go here, let me close this out, let me go here.
Why
Guess
would they show that? I'm confused.
To keep
Because
you in
to
their
keep you
interface.
in there, yeah, the time on the platform.
But guess what?
But then if you find something else, you go different
The time on platform, remember that, okay?
TOP.
On YouTube, the more time people are on there,
Yep.
the more money we're gonna make from advertisers. 'Cause
Talking
now
to Mike.
the more time on our platform, the more money we're gonna make from advertisers.
Of
Because
course, yeah, they would. Yeah.
we
Right.
got their attention for a whole hour.
Yeah.
Right.
We know that we can plug in this.
And this is why it's critical, right? This is a critical component of that. You said something about usability.
Mhm.
Apple is the king of the interface.
True.
And so they got the money. See, it's like when you watching the slow, it's like watching Floyd. Apple is Floyd Mayweather. You like, they ain't taking no big knockout punches though, but they got gas.
Right.
And they gonna go
They gonna
round
win.
for round. And you like, they not getting tired.
I know you from Chicago, so
Right.
they always say when you try to bet or gamble with Jordan, like, I ain't running out of money. I gamble forever.
You
I'm
can't-
gambling, and I ain't never gonna stop. I'm gambling.
That's the key.
Shit.
So,
The gambler,
whatever it is.
that's the old saying. The gambler with the most money is gonna end up winning.
Period.
Because he gonna,
I ain't never run out of money.
I can keep going.
You gonna run out of money before I do.
We know you can keep going, T.
No, I'm just saying, man.
We
I'm
know.
just saying, man.
But what I want to know is, what streaming service do you guys prefer?
That's a good
Which
question.
interface you stay on the longest?
I'm a YouTube guy myself,
Let us. I'm a YouTube guy too.
but yeah, what
Thanks
y'all,
for
what y'all
asking.
like
On
out there?
Xbox.
I'm a YouTube guy. I like to watch TV in small spurts now. It's fucked up.
No, I like HBO Max. I got some shows on Netflix. I got shows on all different platforms.
What
that I
do
like
you
to
watch your
on.
OnlyFans on?
Yeah.
What you-
Who got OnlyFans? Anybody?
Fans only.
Anybody got OnlyFans?
It-
Nobody?
you
Nah,
know,
I don't surprise none of
OnlyFans
that
started
shit.
off
I got OnlyFans
not
It was
for,
a design
You
for that.
subscribe
it
to
wasn't
OnlyFans?
designed for what it was.
for sure.
Hold
It's
on.
being used for. You know that, right?
Huh?
OnlyFans wasn't
It-
designed.
yeah, it
what
didn't
it's
happen to
being used
Oh, I
COVID.
know. Yeah, yeah,
It
yeah.
happened to COVID, right? COVID brought
That's
the,
what. That's what.
brought the freak
Probably
out.
before that, but
Maybe.
Yeah,
That's where it
probably
started glorifying.
expedited
But hold on.
expeditiously.
JB, you subscribe to somebody on OnlyFans?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Several people, but it's all free. It's all free.
Okay. All right.
They got free pages, but I paid for a couple. It was like $5 for a
Okay.
month, shit like that. Yeah.
All right. You helping these
Look at that.
bad Barbies get to these
Yeah,
56
man, ain't no
mils,
shame in
man.
my
All
game,
right.
my nigga.
Let's
No, that's
go.
fine.
$5.
I was just curious. And on that note, I'm just playing.
No, but think about that. It's only $5.
That's what most
So-
people.
I get it.
So think about Netflix going up.
Yeah.
He paying for something that he probably only watched. Well, I don't know how many times he watched it. I ain't gonna say that.
Daily.
No, that's
look,
what I'm saying.
They be like,
These ancillary, costs.
Yes.
The price of Netflix going up a little bit ain't gonna hurt nobody. It ain't gonna stop nobody.
no, but what happens
The
is
thing is,
it offsets though, because you start looking at like, okay, this one's up, and then they all start competing, right? Because they all trying to find that sweet spot for the price. When you pricing something, it's like, what's the price? What's the highest I can get for this without deterring the consumer?
But I think it's gonna always be like, look, what's the when you get a new phone, what's the first 3 apps you download movie streaming wise? It's gonna be Netflix.
Yeah.
It's gonna be probably HBO Max. It's probably gonna be Hulu.
But I don't think you streaming in your phones is that much
Or
anymore.
Amazon.
I
on your
think
phone.
I think people it's going.
I mean,
Yeah, I used to do a lot on my phone, but I no more. But I mean, I can. I have the ability to do it. I watch some
That's
on
the
my
rise
phone.
of the smart TV.
I watch
though.
Netflix on my phone at work.
Exactly.
Exactly. You just need a smart TV. You good to go.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like what happens there, and then
You
Apple's,
can ping the shit from your phone to your TV.
well, see now what happens, right? Because I'm telling you, you looking at Floyd Mayweather, you discounting Floyd, and Floyd is just like this, he working that jab.
Who Floyd?
Apple.
Oh yeah, you right.
So Apple sitting back like, all right,
Yeah, you right.
we already got the biggest music subscription because you
They
know
want- they
Apple
want the
Music,
lion's
I
share.
thought Spotify was the biggest.
Nose or
iTunes. I got iTunes, Apple
Okay.
Music, same thing.
that's bigger
Okay.
than Spotify?
I'm almost sure. it
I thought
is.
Spotify was bigger.
I would venture to say that iTunes is bigger
I'm
than.
not 100% sure neither though. So
All right,
I
look
can't
it up.
argue that.
Look
So
it
say
up,
we have
man.
Look, I'm trying.
I can't argue it because I don't know.
So
for
say
sure.
we up there, right?
Ain't
I won't
nobody
argue
bigger
it.
than Apple.
Say we up there. I got iTunes, Apple Music. I would venture to say they got 200 million plus monthly, easy, right?
Let us see. Apple Music is the second most
Okay.
popular music streaming device globally, but remains behind Spotify in its continuing quest for streaming dominance.
How many?
Does
All right,
not
but
say.
so listen,
Did not know that.
I'm
That's
number 2 in
interesting.
music
Mhm.
already,
But you know, Spotify ain't got no hardware.
and Spotify does not have any movies, right? So that's why Apple is bundling. And hey, guess
Yeah,
what?
They killing it.
That phone you got, low storage. You need more storage? Pay a couple dollars
Shit,
and get this.
$199. Open up that cloud.
Get that. Open
My
up
cloud
that cloud.
is full right
Guess
now.
what? You open up the cloud. Guess what, man? Go ahead and throw this podcast or this news app in there too, because I got all of the magazines you can open up on your iPad. You want to read this shit? Throw that in there too. You know what? While you doing that, I got some TV shit for you
$30
too.
a month. I got that whole package you talking
I
about.
do too. So it's like this. You know what? While you at it, just get the whole bundle.
Yeah, just get it.
So they,
yeah,
so I
okay,
already
yeah.
got they like I got you in the ecosystem.
Yeah.
So
And we all got
a
Apple
monster
products. you
a
know.
monster like that is only a matter of time before they had hit that home run. Like what's a home run show that Netflix had or a movie that Netflix had that was a home run like a Squid Games or
No, they had the Ozarks.
Ozarks.
Ozarks on
Yeah,
there.
That shit
Queen
should
of
be
the
back on
South.
by now. What's
One of
going
them.
on the 29th.
Yeah.
Of,
So-
a bunch.
of this month.
So
Oh, thank you.
So what happens when they say they hit those home runs? What? And I'm knee deep in the ecosystem. I got people in the ecosystem because they may be number 2 at music, but how many phones do they sell?
That's what I said. Music, I understand them being number
How
2
many
because
computers do they sell?
Spotify got a free
I'm deep
subscription.
in.
That's
Look,
why.
I got an iPad, a MacBook Air, and a MacBook Pro.
Most people
And
do.
an
I don't
iPad
even
and
need
an
both
iPhone.
of them.
Most people
Right.
do.
And I got a fucking
iPad
iPad.
and an iPhone.
Most people do.
For what?
I don't even need all of them.
And an Apple Watch.
And the Apple Watch and the iPhone,
AirPods.
the AirPods, the
And this is stuff that Spotify can never touch.
This is what I'm
So
saying.
in the music
That's
game,
the
yeah,
stuff
they might got it,
but that's the stuff that Netflix can never touch.
Exactly.
That's the stuff that nobody. So
They got
as
the
they
hardware.
and they saying, we thinking about making a car too. We
They
working
did
on that
say
shit.
that. They did say that.
We working on and some glasses. We working on the car and some glasses.
But that's why Netflix is a $1 billion company and Apple's a $1 trillion company.
Right.
Though.
Right. But I'm saying is like, you got to be scared when the $1 billion boy is looking at your plate. Like, you gonna eat that cornbread? You gonna eat that shit? All right. That's scary because they got enough to stall you out and wait until they hit that big. What happens when they put the Apple TV in the streaming glasses? Where you just sit there watching your shit on the glasses, like, what happens? And they like, well, you can't do this shit with Netflix. You can be like, oh
yeah,
shit.
It's not licensed.
The only thing about Apple is that they price their stuff out of the market on a lot of the stuff though.
And everything is exclusive too.
people-
Remember we already was talking about that.
It's people gonna still buy it, but
They're shutting themselves out of some
Nah,
market.
Yeah.
But listen, I'm pulling up.
How much more is it than Droid?
what?
Like, because Droid,
Man, you can get a Droid for $20.
but then Apple just always high.
You can't
There-
get no Apple for.
there's no
on real Apple
cheap
for less than
Apple.
$1,000.
I'm gonna say
Yeah.
1,000. Yeah.
You can get a little Android for 20.
Yeah.
You're not finding an Apple.
You can get
That
an
comes
Apple
to
C.
exclusivity, not
Exactly.
putting
Yeah.
that many out there. It's so many different Android phones that,
Yes.
like, I mean, to be honest with you though, the Evo was my favorite.
We talked about that. Yeah.
Evo,
That was
man.
my
That, you
favorite.
put so much. You could put. It's more accessible to people. You know, Apple's more
What
exclusive.
happened to the Evo though?
I don't know.
That was my favorite Android phone.
I know.
They
I
just
didn't want
started
to get
coming
rid
out
of
with
it,
too much.
but it was something about that specific phone though.
I think the Android is
I
more about
remember.
quantity, and Apple's more about quality. So it's just more. It's sharper.
What about Samsung though?
But Samsung is Android. I'm talking about the iOS.
But
In general,
Yeah, okay.
you know, Apple just more. You know how you can't get an app on Apple, but you can get it on Android or Google Play.
Mm-hmm.
You can probably get it on Google Play before you can get
but
it.
you
on,
trust more on Apple than
Of
you do.
course, because it's
encrypted.
it's what do you call
It's
it?
screened.
The screen is it's just
Encrypted,
it's
yeah.
just different, man. But anybody who got a half a brain can get on Android or your Google Play, pretty much.
Man,
Listen.
So
People like luxury.
for sure.
People who don't have it spend what they don't have to have it. Luxury sells faster than anything. So I don't think it's a such thing as pricing it. I think what helped them get to $1 trillion is being what they are. It's because people want it.
Mm-hmm.
Like if
Apple said itself.
Yeah,
it's like
I
it's-
agree.
yeah.
I'm listen. I'm
You
not
feel- I'm
knocking
in it.
Apple.
I'm
you
in
don't
it.
got to preach to any of
Yeah,
us.
I'm an Apple
I'm in it. I'm in it.
advocate. I got Apple everything.
Listen.
I'm gonna always have Apple everything.
So my quote, Told you I was gonna come with one.
Oh,
It
Okay.
is.
Okay.
Arnold Rothstein,
All right.
right?
Okay.
He was a racketeer in the early 1900s.
all right.
Say he was one of the men that fixed the World Series. Jewish guy. And he quotes, "As long as they're willing to pay to prove it, I'm willing to let them.
Mm.
Say it one more time, T.
As long as they're willing to pay to prove it, I'm willing to let them."
It is.
That's Apple's motto.
Chew on that.
If you're willing
That's
to
it.
pay to prove that you're there,
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
$1,500 for the phone. Come
Man,
get it.
niggas, you think about it.
I
This
like
how they
it.
bust it down though. Like, man, this phone costs you $1,200, but
You got women
just
walking
pay this little per month. It's 24 payments of 50. I'm like, I ain't
No,
bad.
no, listen.
Like, oh, I'm gonna get
Go,
that.
let me show you. I'm gonna show you 2 sites that got the perfect sales funnel: Apple.com
Apple.com.
and Tesla.com.
I ain't even been to Tesla.
The 2 perfect. Like everything should be modeled after them.
Uh-huh.
As soon as you go on there, the first thing you see is an introduction to
and
the
it's
phone.
beautiful.
It's the
Beautiful.
most beautiful thing you ever
You
seen.
like this?
I've seen it.
This is sexy.
The most HD version of it you ever seen. And as you going down, you start seeing it start
You got
moving
pixels
with
you never saw before. You like, how did I get this many pixels?
Damn, that's
Thinking about that
8K.
blue ass phone. I said, man, I like how that blue phone look.
Listen,
I was like, that bitch look crispy. I want the Sierra blue.
listen.
And by the time you get all the way down to the bottom, you done read everything. You bought into it.
So-
Listen,
with.
everything is
And all-
interactive.
All the
You
comparisons.
scrolling down, the phone explode apart. You see the hard drive,
Man.
the memory card. You like, oh shit.
And
But
then
you know, they ain't got to
then you
sell
start-
me because I'm an Apple customer.
look at
already.
the
I know,
speaker.
but it's selling you though. No, it's selling you.
On
Because
more.
You getting the next one.
You're buying more.
The next what phone you got right now?
It's the newest one. but I had an 8. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
When I
So when you went on their
so.
site and you start seeing the phone explode and you start seeing the camera, you start seeing the battery, the CPU, all that stuff.
faster, it's faster.
And then look, and then they're gonna name it crazy. We got the hyper intensive super color. We just upgraded the color on the camera. hyper intensive super color spectrum.
Man.
And they'll
8.
make sure you know this ain't chip 12.
Yep.
Right.
Just
No.
a new age chip.
Just the new
877.
13.
It's 30% faster.
Yeah. Ain't no
Which
be no,
means it's gonna load
it's
30%
never
faster
faster.
in low
though.
light.
Why is it never faster? I don't get
And
it.
look, they take the same pictures, all of them. It'd be dark, and then they take a picture,
Yep.
and they have a black girl with a fro,
Yep.
and you can see her dimple, her freckles on her face.
Look at the highlights in her
Ain't
hair.
nothing but a damn filter.
Look at the highlight in her hair. You can see that now.
iPhone is so powerful
The
that we
most
shot a
advanced.
movie on there.
The most advanced phone.
I've definitely seen that a lot.
No, those keywords, the most advanced.
The most advanced. Yes.
That's a selling
But
technique.
even
Yes.
you
Do
said,
want
Trump,
the latest technology.
This is the most advanced.
you said Samsung take better pictures. You said that out your mouth.
Listen, they got better hardware, but they can't sell that shit. They don't
They
can't
don't sell it like Apple.
No.
Listen.
But you said that they take better
Hold on.
pictures.
It
And-
did.
Okay.
I ain't seen one lately. That's
Listen.
when I had.
Okay.
Hey, look. And here to show you is
Right.
Joe. And Joe, come on. Hey. Let's show you my
I
friends.
just so
right.
happened to shoot this movie.
And you see a drone coming over on top of
Holding
a
the phone.
sand mountain.
I was with Leonardo DiCaprio, and he said, "Why don't we shoot a movie?" I said, "Why not, Leo?"
Yes.
Here to show you is Leo.
Listen,
Leo, look, it's a hell of a sales technique,
that
man.
sales funnel is
Marketing.
immaculate.
Listen, and you like, I need to be a part of this.
And everybody that even got one, I'm gonna get that next one.
I need to be a part of this.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nothing wrong with your phone right now. It's fast. Just think about it. This phone right now.
Yeah.
It's fast as hell. It do everything I want fast as hell. And majority of the time I'm on Wi-Fi, so it's faster than
The
5G.
Yeah.
But guess what? The new one is 30% faster than that one. And over the life of the iPhone, it's 17,000% faster than the first iPhone.
And think
And you're
about
like,
this.
oh, I need it.
And Apple's introducing. Before we had all-day battery, now we got 2-day battery.
Hey, nigga, I'll buy that phone.
2-day battery
Everybody clap.
Everybody's
with continuous video streaming, continuous music streaming.
That
It's-
video streaming
all this
burn
stuff
your
is
shit
going
up.
on.
Listen, this is the name of the game.
So that I'm just saying that like that sales funnel is them and Tesla. You on that Tesla site, by the time you go all the way down to the bottom, you clicking. Let me just build. No, you're gonna build it.
You're gonna build it.
You're gonna build it, and once you build it, and they show
One
you,
click. It's one
Yep.
click away.
they say $250.
Just leave the
Order
deposit
yours right now.
Just leave
And
the
you like
deposit.
$250? That's it.
That's it. Just leave the
Click
deposit.
it. Click it.
I put my $250 down right now.
Click it.
Your
Got
shit
it.
gonna be here in 25 though. It's gonna say 25 because everything is backdated.
Man.
Click.
But
Absolutely.
25 what?
no, I'm just saying like
Oh.
year 25.
That's
I'm just
the-
making a joke.
oh,
I'm just
okay.
making a
That's the
joke.
name of the game, man.
Yeah.
But $250, you could order a Tesla for $250.
Is that refundable?
down?
But listen.
No, it's not
and-
refundable.
Listen.
That's crazy.
So
No wonder.
So
Okay.
and Apple is so see that game is so long thought. You never leaving me, because you know why? You know how many Apple apps you bought over the last 10 years?
That you
You just
need
spent
and you live with
$1,000
right
on
now.
apps. You just spent $300 on apps. You would have to buy those all over again. You're not gonna do that.
No,
You never leaving me.
and they make it so seamless to get a new phone. Just
Oh, yeah.
just put your phone next to this phone.
Blink. There it is.
I remember
it.
I used to,
Everything's over.
I used to have to go
Everything
to the
goes new
store.
phone.
That's
I
it.
used to go to Verizon and have my shit switched over. This
remember
time I got
that.
my
The
phone
machine.
and I put it next to it and everything just
Listen,
magically. I said, "What the?"
like you
I
said,
was like, "Oh
the
shit!"
Apple sales funnel is that's isn't even at the
It's
store.
number one.
To
But
me,
even
it's
listen,
too easy.
but even at
Their
the
store is amazing.
because at the store we gonna overstaff.
It's immaculate.
This is what I was saying about Netflix going counter to what you would think. Apple, even though the store is minimalist as it could
Yep,
be,
yep.
they going over above with the staff. I need a person for every 2 people in there. I need one person working.
You never feel like you left.
You
alone.
never feel like it's not enough people to help you. You're like, okay, stand right in this line. What are you here for? New phone. Good, congratulations. Stand in that line right there. Ted will be out here to help you in 5 minutes. Got one. Boom. And next thing you
Let 'em
know,
know
here
in the
comes
group
Ted.
chat.
Ted, like, what's up? You come to pick up that new phone? Ah, great, man. I got one. Shit's nice. Look at the new watch, too.
Shit, you're not getting the MacBook while you're here too.
Right? No, that's what I'm saying. Like Apple to me got the best sales funnel. Tesla's next. Tesla would have been up there, but when Elon tried to crack that the window
On that truck.
it said it's
Throw it
now
up.
Bulletproof.
it's bulletproof and it cracked.
Went down.
It hurt him. You ain't never seen Tim Cook mess up like that, or
Yeah.
Steve Jobs when they out there. Like theirs is
That's
it's
true.
seamless. So that's the only thing, and they just not there with Apple at. I think Apple got more geniuses working for them
Oh, for sure.
when it comes to these devices. and the marketing part of it than Tesla. I think Tesla is catching up to it. It's 1 and 2. It's 1 and 2. Ain't nothing else
But see,
touching them.
and another thing Apple did, they never get out of their hookup.
No.
That's why I say that's the Floyd Mayweather. They never going for the knockout. You could complain as much as you want about Samsung may have a better
going to see
camera.
that fight.
Samsung maybe do this better. Apple's going to tell you, you know what? They have a better camera, but it's not optimized the way ours is. Ours is efficient. They shit is just a little bit more than you really even need. Don't even worry about that.
And look, and when you zoom in on the camera, you see the difference. You zoom in on a Samsung or Android, it ain't got nothing. Like, it gets so pixelated that you can't see the details in the image.
Yeah.
But on the Apple, you can see the details.
Same.
You like, I see why they saying that. Even though that might be a 48 megapixel camera, and this is only a 15 or I think it's 12 megapixel camera, it's a better camera than that.
And that's what they selling you. And they like, listen, you don't even want that. It ain't even really better.
But Apple don't even sell you on their camera.
Yes, they do.
Oh, that's one of the biggest things, photo.
They, look,
I told Trump and I were talking.
Not like for real, for real.
look, that's they key.
I thought that was more like Samsung.
Listen,
Oh,
Trump and we was
Man,
talking.
you know what I think though?
Uh-oh.
oh man.
Oh, shit. He put
That's
the
my
mu-
favorite part of the show.
Oh
Is he
man.
muting us?
You know what I think? I'm done with the elevator music.
Oh man. He could.
I think it's time.
For the fellas,
I
what?
think it's time too.
I'm letting you off the hook this week. We starting the show with that next
Oh no,
week.
I got the fellas
Listen.
ready to
Oh,
go.
Hold on. This is Dev. You might not know that this part of this is like Dick's Last Resort. You ever been at that bar?
Yeah.
Where they insult you and
Talk
shit.
the fuck out of you.
This is part of our show now. This is just come a segment where Dev would do a hard cut and stop you
We
mid
gotta get
sentence.
the scratch record thing. For
I
that, man.
digress.
I like the elevator music though.
My
I
head's
like
starting
it.
to sweat over here.
I like
Give
it.
them hot lights.
I like that.
It's that
one.
fireball.
Maybe
We was on a good topic too, though.
71
was.
degrees in here.
Dev look like he just did a rail. He looking like he just did a
He don't know
rail,
what a rail
man.
is. You know what a rail is,
Yo,
Dad?
chill.
He laughed because he knew what it was. He like, oh.
Yo, come
He
on
said
now.
Dad did a rail.
Come on now.
I ain't heard that in a long time.
Listen,
What's
Ain't gonna
up,
lie.
man?
what you got for the fellas, man?
Oh shit.
All right, I took my time with this. All right,
Oh, it's in the notes.
yes sir.
No interruptions. Okay.
All right,
I freestyle.
Right.
You did good.
I got some
Thank
quotes.
you, man.
Okay.
Some quotes that I live by. All right.
He's stealing my quotes.
Come on,
Nah, go
fellas.
ahead.
No, I got some quotes that I live by. All right, and it's a few different topics that I'm gonna hit on. All right, it's 6 topics I'm gonna hit on. I'm gonna make it quick though. All right. So on earnings, right? Never depend on a single income. All right. Make investments to create a second source. All right. Everybody got that?
Yep.
Yes.
All right. On spending, if you buy things you do not need, soon you will have to sell things you need.
Damn. I just did that not too long ago. Go
Okay.
ahead. I'm being honest. Go ahead.
On savings, right? Do not save what is left after spending, but spend what is left after saving.
One more time.
Do not save what is left after spending, but spend what is left after saving.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Okay? On taking risks, never test the depth of the river with both the feet.
Okay.
Got it.
Everybody got that?
Of course.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right. On investments, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Everybody heard that.
Of course.
Everybody heard it before. The last one on expectation. Honesty is very expensive. Hold up. Honesty is a very expensive gift. Do not expect it from cheap people.
Oh, of course not. That's a
There we go.
pipe dream.
Absolutely,
Right.
sir. Fellas, you heard it.
That's my quotes that I have
I fuck with it.
that I live by on a daily basis.
So let me tell my story.
Oh, we got a story.
Uh-oh.
The quote you said about selling something. Say that one more time.
On selling something?
Yeah,
All right, hold on. Let me get back to it.
it's right there.
Let me see. If you buy things you do not need, soon you will have to sell things you need.
Right. So I got divorced. 2019. I forgot what year it was. But I had a plethora of sneakers. and I had to sell several pairs to get money to move. And I haven't built my collection back yet, but so I that one hit kind of close to home. So appreciate that.
No problem, man.
Absolutely, sir.
Rewind this back, save those, screenshot them.
We're gonna have to get those on. We're gonna get those on the Instagram somehow, some way.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're gonna get them on.
Somehow, some way.
That was awesome.
Please.
Man, listen, we got a couple new followers this week, some subscribers. We appreciate you
yeah.
guys. Thanks for
Yes,
tapping
yes.
in.
Yes.
Thank you.
Listen, more to come. You guys better change the.
Say
That's your part. That's your part. Change.
Listen, change the color of the like button, the
Yes.
subscribe button, and make sure y'all leave some comments down there.
Yeah, we appreciate you guys tapping in.
Let us know what y'all like, what y'all don't like.
Yes.
Let us know if y'all will subscribe to JB's OnlyFans.
Yes. Most
It
importantly,
won't be mine. I will be the director though.
we'll be silent investors.
Hey.
Whatever you need. Man. Listen, we got SoundCloud. More importantly,
Spotify.
Apple Podcast, Spotify,
Do
and
that
of course YouTube. We live.
Yes.
all the time.
Hey.
Yes.
Let us know what you guys want to hear next week. Should have a special guest on next week.
Let's do it.
Tap in. Absolutely, sir.
Absolutely. We out.
Trying to babysit it.
Nah, you filled up.
I
You filled up
refill.
again. Yeah.
I refill.